What is going on, guys? We've got another Optic Football video review today. This time we're getting to look at the 20-pack retail box. So I got these a little bit early from Card Giants. They were selling them for $100, so they're a little bit cheaper than last year's version, but that's because we are back to 20-pack boxes. So last year these had 24 packs, 2022 and 2021 had 20 packs each, so we are going back to that older format. So these are going to have their own exclusives, which is the Stars parallel, and those do pretty well value-wise compared to the Hypers and the Purple Shocks and the Pinks we saw from the Blasters and the Mega Boxes. But unlike those other parallels, the Stars can be both rookies and vets. So that's going to make it pretty tough to hit on those from the limited amount we're going to get from each box. Not sure how many we'll see today, but typically in years past you do get about 6 of those per box, with only 2 of them being rookies. So looking at the back, we've got 3 parallels in the base set: the Hollows, the Stars, which we just talked about, and then the short printed 100 emoji. Then we got some autographs in here. These are the same ones we saw in the blaster boxes, including the better rated rookies RPS autographs, which I actually haven't seen any pulled yet. Let me know if you guys have, but those are the ones with the much better autograph checklist with all of the top rookie signers for this year. Then for the inserts, this is also stuff we've already seen before, including all the case hits or short prints. Unfortunately, these are not going to have the numbered uptowns though, or maybe that could be considered a good thing. That just means they're only in the blasters and the mega boxes rather than splitting all those numbered cards up with another retail product. But yeah, those are not going to be in this one. So yeah, these are typically pretty tough in my experience. I think MSRP is like $4 a pack, like the Prism retail boxes. So $80 a box for this one. But most of the time you're probably going to be spending $100 or more on these. That's what they're selling them for at Dick's Sporting Goods, and probably what we'll see them for at Walmart. I think Shields will have these at $4 a pack. They usually sell everything at MSRP, which is pretty nice. So if you have one of those around you, going to be the best option for these, just like the blaster boxes and the megas. So anyways, let's get started here. Hopefully we can pull something nice from 2 boxes. All right, so first pack, some base. So we got our first Stars parallel, and we got a Zay Flowers. Do these have the, are these a little bit different this year? These have the little stars in the background. I know they have these. Hold on. Let me see if I can find an older one.
5 minutes later.
All right, so I found one from 2022. I'm pretty sure it's the same as last year. But yeah, you guys can kind of see a little difference here. Like, we got the hollow stars in the background this year. Nothing there for 2022 and 2023. So yeah, kind of like that. Okay, then got our next Stars parallel, and that is a Romeo Dobbs. Okay, Jamal Williams, Travis Kelce. Got an insert in this one. It's a captain in charge of DJ Moore. Harrison Smith, Micah Parsons. Got a Johnny Newton base rated rookie. Dexter Lawrence, Devin Singletary, Bryce Young. Nice. Then we got a lighted up of Marvin Harrison, aka we have Black Color Blast at home. Really love these ones. All right, next pack. Got just a base rated rookie, Audric Estime in that one. Then we got a Marvin Harrison Jr. So yeah, I mean, there's going to be quite a few packs in here like that with just a base rated rookie. There's another one, just Kool-Aid McKinstry. Tyler Higbee, AJ Dillon. It's a play action of Najee Harris. Next pack, we have a Best Tutties of Patrick Mahomes. First time pulling one of these inserts. Alright, then we've got our next stars. We got a nice Saquon Barkley. Alright, Derwin James, Trayvon Diggs, and our next one is a Jeremy Ruckert. So, no rookies yet. Hopefully still do get a couple. Terry McLaurin, Michael Pittman, and there we go. There's our first rated rookie stars, and that's a Darius Robinson. All right, Zamir White, Jonathan Allen, Lamar Jackson, and a Quinion Mitchell. That's not bad. So that's 6 stars already. I think that's probably going to be it for this box. Josh Jacobs, DJ James, rated rookie. Next up, Trey Hendrickson, base rated rookie of Eric All. Travis Ward, Kyler Murray. There's a holo of Jahmyr Gibbs and rated rookie of Terrion Arnold. All right, just a few more packs in box number 1. There's our next holo. Got a rated rookie of Jawar Jordan. Then a nice base of Michael Penix Jr. behind that. Zeke Elliott, base of Jacob Cowing. Then for our last pack of box number 1, there we go, got a base of Jaden Daniels. All right, so let's see everything that we got. Well, we got 1, 2 holos, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stars. And then we got 1, 2, 3, 4 inserts. So yeah, as far as retail boxes go, this is definitely going to be better than last year. So 2023 Optic retail boxes, we had the same number of parallels, the same number of inserts, but they were distributed across 24 packs. So we actually got a few packs in those that were nothing but base cards. But they're charging you more for those, right? Because, you know, technically there's more packs in each box. Yeah, so this is going to be better. So we get pretty much the same content for cheaper. I'd rather have the 20 pack boxes like these. And I do like the new stars design this year. These are pretty nice. So normally they just have like those stars logos on the border. But this year they now have the little hollow stars in the back right there around the player that you can see. And I'll show the Joe Burrow again. You don't see that there. That Saquon back up there. Okay, first box, some decent pulls in there. Hopefully the second one is a little bit better. All right, here we go. Box number 2. First stars parallel. Little Jordan Humphrey from the Broncos. Then next pack, got a Josh Downs. Travis Ward, McCaffrey. So first insert, hidden potential of Kool-Aid McKinstry. Then we've got a primary colors of Brian Thomas. Not bad. George Pickens. Ooh. Oh, please. Oh, dude. There's no way, dude. There's no way I pull an optic version of this one. That's crazy. We got a downtown of Rome Odunze. There's Max Melton, base rookie. That just snuck up on me right there. Yeah, see this one in the back. I pulled this from a Donruss Mega Box. What a coincidence. Now we've got the optic version. That is crazy. Let's go. Rome Odunze, optic downtown. Set this back here. Well, alright, so we asked for something better in the second box, and we definitely got it, so there you go. Moving along here, though, we got JSN, JC Horn, rated rookie Dylan Lobb. 2 downtowns pulled this year, both Rome Odunzes. Devontae Smith, Breece Hall, and Xavier Worthy. All right, see what else we got in this box. Rook Aurora, favorite name. Trey McBride. A play action of Michael Penix Jr. Alan Lazard. We got a Zach Martin, this 2014 Retro Series insert. Alright, might have another Stars parallel here. And that is a Jordan Addison for the Vikings. Danny Dimes, Zay Jones. Got a Jalen Waddle. Alright, Jalen Ramsey. Next Stars is Mason Smith. So that's going to be one of our rookies, unfortunately. Should have one more rookie left. Hopefully it's a better one. Looks like we're getting it in this pack. And that is going to be, of course, just the tip. Alright, so kind of whiffed on the Stars parallels there, unfortunately. But I think we should still have the 2 hollows left. So hopefully we can hit on at least one of those. Jonnu Smith, James Cook, say Javon Baker, rated rookie. Then we have a Jonathan Brooks. And alright, we got one of our hollows here. That is a Tank Dell, then a Bucky Irving. Then we got our second hollow, and it's a Keon Coleman. There we go, not bad. And then A.D. Mitchell, base rated rookie. Just a couple packs left. And Kamari Lassiter. And a final pack of box number 2. Alright guys, so another fun rip. We came back down to earth the last time with the blaster boxes, but we did get a little lucky this time around. So let's do our recap, starting with our base rated rookies. You're going to get 10 of these in each box. We did get that nice Jaden Daniels, Michael Penix, and then some others. For your inserts, going to get 4 each. So from a cost per card perspective, going to be slightly better than the other retail formats that we've seen so far. And then that downtown is an extra insert, so it's not going to replace anything. I think it replaces like a base card actually in the box. And then for our parallels, so it looks like you get 2 hollows each, 1 vet and 1 rated rookie, with our best one being the Keon Coleman. And here are the nice looking Stars parallels, that Saquon Barkley. You're going to get 6 of these. So overall, decent amount of parallels, but only 2 of those are going to be rated rookies. So in one box, not a whole lot of rookie parallels, which you're banking on. And today, unfortunately, we didn't really hit anything big on those, but still got lucky and pulled that nice downtown of Rome, a Dunze. You know, had we not pulled this, would have been a pretty rough opening. Alright, so here's an updated chart with the retail boxes at $100. Like I said, decent amount of parallels. This is the same amount we got last year, but now we get 4 less filler packs, which makes the overall box cheaper. So we're back to what we saw in the 2022 retail boxes. And that's why last year these were especially tough, was we were pretty much paying an extra $20+ for some base cards. There's only 3 rookie parallels though per box, so keep that in mind. Anything above $100 is just a little too much for my liking, but if you do hit on those stars parallels, they're going to be worth a lot more than a pink or a purple shock or a hyper. So, you know, a little bit of a gamble, but might be worth it if you can somehow get this at MSRP, which I think should be $80 this year. So that being said, I still like the blasters the best. You can get about 3 of those for the price of 1 retail box. And it looks like there's about 2 uptowns, 1 downtown, and a couple other short prints per case of blasters. Not sure what the pull rates are in the retail boxes, but if I had to guess, it's going to cost a lot more to find those hits than in a blaster, since cases of these also have 20 boxes, but at a much higher price. Compared to the mega boxes, I might slightly lean in favor of these. I don't think either product is particularly great, but if you are paying resale price for those megas, which is like $100 now, then I would rather buy this one. And then the value packs are definitely still going to be at the bottom. So I'm giving these a 5.75 out of 10. We should be seeing these from Walmart pretty soon. They were up on Dick's Sporting Goods for a while, also at 100, and there should also be some other stores at around that price, or hopefully cheaper in some cases like Shields. But anyways, that is going to be it for my review on the retail boxes. You know, better value than last year. I do really like the updated stars design, but I think I'm good on these after 2 boxes. I'm not going to try to get any more. But if you guys do end up buying some, best of luck on your pools. And yeah, let me know what you think about these. Thanks for checking out the video, guys, and I will see y'all very soon in the next one. Peace.